another great, exciting, beautiful edition of Uncover. My name is Modify, and I'm so glad to know that you are part and parcel of today's edition. So make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and also follow us on Facebook. It is Walanda TV Studios and Walanda Studios on Facebook. Invite people to comment, share to your friends so that this information is distributed and gets to reach as many people as possible. And today we are touching on another beautiful topic. Today we'll be talking about human beings, and helping us talk about that is Mr. Mundia. Today, Mr. Mundia, we are touching on individuals. I love today's topic because it's essential for everybody. As long as you're a person, you go through the phase of growth. It is something that's gradual until you get to a point where you die. So life is a journey, and every day is about growth. So our topic of discussion is why humans take time to grow. And even when we're discussing this briefly, I was thinking, do humans really take time to grow? So maybe we can just start it from there. Why do you think human beings really take time to grow?
Yeah, there's a reason. Yeah, human beings are the slowest in all the animal world.
Oh.
Yeah, you can see the elephant is very big, but very short time it's already walking. And it's already very big. Very short time, yeah. And some animals can even live much longer than us, but still they take time. They grow to mature or to maturity. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, very short time. They're already big. 1 year, 2 years, it's already something big, mature enough. Yeah. So, but human being takes time. Like right now, I have a dog which is called Ryan. It was born the same time, the same week with my daughter Simona.
Okay.
Yeah, but Simona is still a baby. Simona is still a baby.
A parent or a grandparent.
Yes, but Ryan is already a grandparent. Yeah, Ryan is already a grandparent. So humans, they take long, way long to grow. They even when you are 15, you are still a child somehow.
Yes.
Yeah,
until
15.
you are.
Yes.
When do we talk about defilement issues? it should be 16, 18.
Yeah, 16.
In fact, when you're 18, that is when you are considered an adult.
Do you know that even
18 years?
Even when somebody is 18 years old, they say that okay, we get the ID or the NRC at 16, right? But they allow us to vote at 18, which is still not okay, I think, because 18 years old, these people, they're still not good at deciding, making decisions.
Okay, so you still feel the
human
being is not fully developed.
No, it's not. They're not. They don't understand a lot of things.
But that is true.
Yes, they don't understand a lot of things. That's why I would say Democrats don't really work with us, because we have a big number of people don't understand things. They just vote for the sake of the morale.
Yes.
Okay, anyway, back to the topic.
I was going to say something, but anyway, that would be a topic for another day. Now, I want to really understand how you define growth. Is it the physical aspect? Is it the mind? How really do you define growth?
Just like we say that human being, they take time to grow. The reason, that's my analysis. Yeah, so I think human beings, they take time to grow because of some reasons. For example, you see that what I've seen is the brain of a human being, anything else, I'll just say human being anyway. We're talking about human beings. Yeah, so the brain of a human being normally is much far way developed compared to the body.
Okay.
Yeah.
Their mind is
the mind is the mind is very developed. The body is very far.
How is that?
So how is that? You see, if you look at the kids when they're born, look at their eyes. The eyes can tell that they are seeing something, but they are like somebody in who was hammered by a stroke.
Okay.
Yeah, the brain is working, but the body is not responding properly.
Oh, okay.
Do you understand? Yeah. So I think people, they take time to grow because I think they were made to understand the process of living with other people. Because if that child, the time was born, if that body was already fully developed the way the brain is, I think they could even insult their mothers.
Why so?
Because they don't see that the mother important.
Okay.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Yeah. So they were made to make sure that the body is disabled a little bit or very disabled. Yeah. So that the brain learns the process of seeing that they need people around them, and those people they need should be respected. Yeah. Otherwise, the children, they cry. Why do they cry? Because they want to do things what they can't do. Sometimes they are even very angry. Yeah. Sometimes not really like they're crying for water or for food. No, they're just crying because sometimes they're angry. So, but because they don't, if they didn't, if they, because a child who is born today, they will never know the importance of their parent or their mother. So if that body was developed
Fully
the way
developed.
the brain is developed, they could insult the mother. Now the mother could feel bad to take care of them. So the body is disabled so that the brain slowly understands and know how to live with people.
Okay, so what I'm making out of this is that a child needs to have some core. They take time to grow. Their physical body takes time to grow.
Yes.
Their mind is fully advanced.
Yes.
And that is because, in as much as they might need things, they might not be able to do them on themselves.
Yes.
And now they need people around them to help them.
Yes.
Then now they understand the value
Of
others.
yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's the reason behind the reason as to why you feel children really take time to grow.
Yes. So you see that. So
I mean, human beings take
human
time to
beings.
grow.
Yeah. So you see that even they also need the language. Do you understand? Because growth comes with a lot of things. Yeah, the brain and the language and the body and everything like that. Do you understand? Yeah. So when they are born that time, they don't have a language. Do you understand? And even if you put them in where they are just dogs, they will be also barking like dogs. Yeah. So when they are born, the mind is already developed a lot, but they don't have the language. And they cannot talk. A lot of things are disabled.
Yes.
Do you understand? Yeah. So even the language, they will slowly acquire the language. Do you understand? Yeah. So as you see normally, you see that when they grow, just like I was asking my daughter to say something in Romanian, that how do you say, bring that quickly today or I'll whip you. Yeah. So what did she tell me? She said that she translated just before whip.
Okay.
Yes. So she said, I don't know how to say whip. I said, why you don't know how to say whip? She said, my mother never used that word.
Oh.
Do you understand? Yeah, my mother never used that word.
Never used that word.
It's like the mother normally just use good words.
Good words.
Yeah, do you understand? Yeah. So you see that even children when they grow from very small, very big, from a baby, they have that brain which can learn anything. Do you understand? Yeah. Normally the brain gets a lot of things which normally the body cannot support. Yeah. Yes. So even you see even the tongue, yeah. So even the tongue is heavy. They can't talk. So because the reason is they want not, I don't know if it's who. So I think it's like the brain wants to learn things slowly, but okay, the brain wants to learn slowly, and then use the body, commanding the body to do what the brain wants.
Okay.
Do you understand that? Yeah. So there are a lot of things, children, which are bad things they want to do, but the body is failing to get the command.
Okay.
Do you understand? Because the brain is the one which commands the body parts.
Okay. And the mind is telling them to do something that is wrong.
Yes.
But then the body Is
And
not responsive.
it's not responsive, yeah. But if what the mind wanted to do, even just to insult the mother, if the tongue was able to do that, they could insult.
Reminds me of what, sometimes you get into somebody's mind and then
Yeah.
hear what they're saying, and then the words that they are able to put out are totally different. There's a lot that we say in our minds
Yes.
that we don't even get to say, to spit out.
But even you at your age or my age, you think I can say what I think? I can't.
It's not possible.
Yeah. So that one also helps us to fail, so that we live harmony with other people.
Great.
Sometimes.
So that's the
Yeah.
lesson that I'm picking from
Yeah.
here. So humans take time to grow so that they learn to value the
Yes.
people around
Correct.
them
Yeah,
and
yeah.
form good
Yes,
relationships
yeah,
around
yeah.
them. Sometimes I'm thinking, we've seen adults who behave pretty much like children.
Yeah.
They are ingrates.
Yeah.
They were raised to depend on people. They didn't feed themselves when they were young. They didn't take themselves to the hospital. They were helped to get to those places, right? Now, what really comes in your mind when you see an adult who's an ingrate? They don't appreciate people. They just have this bad attitude. Really, where did things go wrong? If we're developing nicely, all of us, depending on people, we grow up nicely.
Yes.
Now this clique that still behave like children and they can't really appreciate others or value people, what really went wrong with them?
These people, what really went wrong with them is like this. What shapes us sometimes is the people we are with from when we were too small. Yeah. So those people, normally, it's the way the people around them, like the parents or the relatives, the way they treated them.
Okay.
Do you understand? They did, because as a parent, we say that you are keeping our children. Parenting is the same as coaching. Yeah, you have to coach the children how to live, how to survive, how to live with people, all those things. Yeah. So those people you see like that, they are also coached by people who are like children again. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I think.
They were coached by people.
The
who
parents
also...
the parents were with them. They are, it's not that everybody who is an adult is mature or is smart or is wise. No, some people, they are stupid adults.
So I really want to understand what really causes that. Why would a person just turn out to be that type of an adult? And go on spreading the same ignorance to their children and their children to their children?
Why? Because just like there's what we call spoiled, a spoiled child. The reason why this person is spoiled, because he was getting everything he was crying for.
Okay.
Do you understand? Yeah. So if you can get everything you cry for, then you will get spoiled.
And you develop the attitude of being ungrateful because
yes.
you feel entitled.
You feel entitled. Yeah.
So
every time
if somebody does something good for you, it's like
it's just
it's one of those.
It's
things.
one of those things. Yeah. Yeah. So I was asking Simona, my daughter, that but you have changed a lot. Is it that because I've grown or what exactly? You used to cry a lot, like some time back, maybe 2-3 years ago. You used to cry a lot, but you're not crying now. The problem is now. Then what I've discovered is, even if I cry, I don't get anything.
Oh.
I don't get, because like nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Yeah, nobody cares. So I stopped crying. Why should I cry if nobody cares?
Okay.
Yes, that's what she told me. I was like, oh, okay, that's nice.
I'm not thinking what she does
Nobody
to get what
cares.
she wants.
Yes.
She just communicates what she wants this time around.
Yeah. So if I don't get it, I don't get it. Why should I cry? That's what she said. Yeah. So I was like, oh yeah, this right.
This one is getting somewhere. Wow. So
yes.
You touched on background, and I think I would like us to expand more on it.
Yeah.
Do you think somebody's upbringing totally shapes who they become in future? Because some people will say, who we become is a choice that we make. Others will say, no, that information that you had growing up, whether you like it or not, you grow up with it, and that's why you become a person. If you become responsible, it's because you come from a responsible home. But haven't we seen people who turn out to be responsible but were raised by irresponsible fathers and mothers? And we've seen people who were raised by responsible parents. Parents are, prayerful. Parents are, they whip them, they discipline them, but these children still turn out to grow into irresponsible human beings.
Yes. We have those people who are from very, very useless families, but you can have, from those families, you can have a very good child can come out of that. Yeah. But some children, they can come from a very good family, like what you are saying, prayer for that. But prayer for that does not necessarily mean that the family is good. Sometimes they're just praying. The reason why they are praying because they are not good people. So, because yes.
The frame is very good. Okay.
Just like Sunday, I like Sunday. Sunday is very nice because everybody has gone to the hospital. You know which hospital is that? Church. Because they are
not okay.
They are not good. They are problems. That's why they are going there to be forgiven, whatever. Yeah. So anyway, on that, some children they just have some children. Normally, I would say, in the village, in the village, you see that there's a house here, there's a house here, there's a house here, there's a house there. So you find in the village there are different levels. There are those rich families, middle, and very low. Yeah, every village is like that. Yeah,
okay.
I think so. Yeah, so it's always like that. So that child came from a very poor family, like very responsible. But normally again we make a mistake to say that because we think that poor is not being responsible. Do you understand that? Yeah, they can be very poor, but they're very responsible.
That's a complicated one. Now I'm thinking, how are you responsible and poor?
You're just not smart in making money.
Oh, that's a whole different thing.
It's a whole different thing, yeah. You're just not smart in making money. But you are responsible.
You're a good person.
Yeah, you're a good person, of course. You're just poor, you're broke, you don't have the brains to make the money. You don't have the brains to make the money, but you're very responsible.
But many people would usually say that the rich are usually not very good people. You hear these theories.
Depends. Some rich people are good. They just know how to play around with the game of making money. Because making money is just like a game. It's not necessarily like you have to kill somebody or you have to do what. No. You can just play the cards nicely and you can make the money. Yeah, but with a very good heart.
But with a very good heart.
Yeah, it's not that to be rich you have to be a bad person. No. It's not true.
The dynamics of making money come with a lot of... if you notice how tough some rich people can be, we should maybe describe it as the smart mentality that they have. People really think they can't really be good because how are you making that money?
Yes.
And how you going about playing those games? You must be crooked, you must be bad, you must be corrupt.
No, sometimes it's principles. As long as you have good principles, you can make money. But your principles normally they are against the people's principle, the other people's principle. So they will look at you as a bad person. Because the way you look at things is different from the way they look at things. Anyway, a child can come from a very poor family, or even those drunkards who are like fighting every time. Yeah. But normally, because as I said, there's a village, there's a house here in this village, there's a house here, like that. Yeah. So find that child sometimes he plays, he or she plays with those children from other families, don't say? Yeah, and also that child also can see how other people live, because villages the houses are just close to each other. Yeah, we play together in the same village. Do you understand? Yeah. Yes. So they can see how other people live. But if that child, that stupid family, if you put that stupid family in the forest or in the desert, with that stupid parents, then it's difficult.
So that's why we go back to the saying, it takes a community to raise a child. It's not just the home,
correct,
but the entire community.
Yes, yeah. The
influence comes from there.
The influence, yeah. If you see that even like I would say, the way I used to look at things before I went to China, it's very different. That's why even now it's very difficult for me to sit with my brothers because of exposure and how I saw how to live with people. All those things like that. So the way I look at things is different. Even if you tell me this we're failing here because of this, I will refuse.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow. This is a whole analytical subject.
Yes.
It has produced a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, it means you really take time to process a lot of things. And that's why I like our conversation. Now, let's enter it on you a bit. You are a philanthropist, Mr.
Yeah,
Nadia.
yes.
And you help. Let's talk about the bursaries that you give. You know, for example, as it stands right now, there's a promotion that is happening with relation to bursaries on Walanda services. Maybe let's touch a bit on that so that at least our viewers should know about this promotion and maybe have a chance to win a bursary.
Oh yeah. When I was a student in China, I used to teach small kids like 5 years old, 6, 10, like that. I was making a small money for my weekend, drinking beers. I drank a lot of beers anyway.
A lot of cash.
That side was Budweiser. Yeah. Oh my goodness, it's crazy. So when I was teaching there, I could see a small boy who is just like 5 years old. You ask him mathematics questions. What 900 plus what? Within seconds, the answer is out.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Within seconds, the answer is out. I was surprised, like, these guys, what's going on? So I was thinking now, comparing with our people, who is somebody's grade 12 or even university, asking very simple question in mathematics. They don't know. They will take time to answer.
Yes.
And mathematics is power. Everything is based on mathematics. Do you understand? Yeah, so I looked at it as, okay, I learned a lot of things from my kids, the way they understood things.
Okay.
Do you understand? I learned a lot, yeah. So I was like, what can I do for my country? I have to bring something which can change their education, the way they understand things in the education. Yes. Yeah, so that's why I even came up with these bursary things.
Okay.
Yeah, so my aim is just to make sure that our people understand education, not school. Do you understand? Yeah. So in the future, so what I want is, I looked at that. The only way, what I've seen, a lot of countries are developed because of industries. Do you understand? Because of industries. But without understanding things, there's no way we can have industry. Do you understand? Yeah. You have to manufacture so that you can make a profit of a raw material, out of a raw material. Do you understand? Yeah. So I looked at it that in Zambia, it's like we don't have very well skilled people. Do you understand? We don't have good places where we can learn how to get that real understanding from the factories. Do you understand? Yeah. So what I want is, I want to take a lot of people to school so that we can take Zambia to manufacturing. And Zambia is very well located. We are how many neighboring countries? 9 or 10?
We are surrounded by
somewhere about 9 or 10. Yeah, 9 or 10. So that location is beautiful. Yeah, so if we can come and start manufacturing and sell to our neighboring countries, we have a good market which can make the country a billionaire.
Wow.
Or a trillionaire.
That is a long-term vision. It's
a long-term vision, but it just takes good management, good principles. Within a short time, within 5 or 10, we can start. I want to take Zambia to manufacturing. Yeah, but the problem, we don't have skills. We don't have people and you see that sometimes they say that it's not good to be educated. Yeah, it's not good to be educated where there are no industries. Once there are industries, to be educated is power.
It's power.
Yes. So you see that. For example, I can be a doctor at UTH, correct? Yeah. But because I'm a good doctor in what, I can be hired for private jobs from many different hospitals, and I can make millions where I don't have time to spend the money. Just busy every day.
Every day, yes.
Yeah, but the problem is we don't have industries. That's why even if you have PhD, you have master's, whatever, you are research what? You can only do a research if there are industries.
Yes.
Yeah. Where there are no industries, what can you research? Nothing. So I want to take Zambia to manufacturing so that we control the southern region.
Wow.
That's what I want.
Great. So I'm sure you watching can see an opportunity for yourself, and it's easy for you to get to that place with Mr. Mundia. There is a Win a Bursary challenge that is currently running on the Facebook page Walanda Services. So all you have to do to qualify or win yourself a bursary is simply go on the page and find a post, search for the post which is talking about this particular bursary, and then comment on that post. All you have to do is tell us exactly why you need that bursary. Once you have told us why you want that bursary, the next step is invite people to like that comment. Okay, the more the people like the more your post or your comment, the number of likes it actually gets, that is what qualifies you to the next round. So make sure you invite people to like that particular comment, and when they like it, we'll look at how many people have liked it, how many people have mentioned you, and we also get to make sure that you also like the page and comment on the page as well, and it is as easy as that. You're able to get yourself to win a bursary. So do that as quickly as possible. It is Walanda Services. Go there immediately, find that post that is talking about the bursary, comment, tell us why, invite your friends, and we are good to go. It is as simple as that. All right, Mr. Mundia, I was touching on you being a philanthropist even as we are closing. You've talked about having this vision to take people there. Now I want to really think why exactly you developed that heart,
Oh, yeah.
Since just drawing it from our topic of discussion, the reason why people take time to grow is because they need to see the value in people and just develop this humanity, character.
Yes.
So where did this come from? What brought you to a place where you would look at people and say, wow, I think we can do this. I think I may create value in my place like this. Others have traveled to China, they've traveled to the USA, but they didn't come back with that. But you went there and you saw and said, I need to do something for my people as well. We need to develop as a people. How did you get there?
Oh, how did I get there? I think I have a good heart, but not only that. Yeah. In the house, when you have food, everybody can eat food. It's a good thing. Yes, when everybody can eat, it's a good thing. You see that when everybody can eat, people are happy. They're not fighting, no jealousy, no nothing. They're just happy. Yeah. So the way it is, I looked at it that. When I go to other countries, I see that even somebody who is cleaning or sweeping, a cleaner, they do not have a problem with talk time. Do you understand? Yeah. But here, somebody in a suit, nice suit with a nice car, it doesn't have talk time. Yeah. So I say no. The problem is, it's like we have to. I have to find a way to make sure that everybody's making something. So when everybody's making something, even to run a business is easy. Do you understand? Yeah. So once people are not making enough, then it's difficult to run a business. So that way, even when you in the same community or in the same country can make good money, where you are able to eat, you are able to live good life. Even when foreigners come to our country, they respect us. Nobody will respect you if you are a beggar. They should come here to beg for jobs from us, so that you are respected. Do you understand? Yeah. I don't like where even when you go abroad, you say you're from which country, they don't even know your country.
Zambia.
Do you understand? Yeah. Where is it? Yeah, like that. Yeah. So I came with that because I want my people to be happy, so that we can compete with other countries, to get respected. I want people to respect me.
Yes.
Yeah. So I have to work with my people for other people to respect us.
Great.
I cannot make it alone. No, I have to involve people, like even these guys we take to school. Taking them to school is building pillars for the country. Do you understand? So those guys, when they're educated, are able to do things, then the country is respected, the country is known.
Wow. Okay, so this
Yes.
is where we end it. Mr. Mdia, thank you so much for being a part of this program,
you so
like
much.
usual. And I understand why you describe yourself as an entrepreneur and not a businessman.
I'm not a businessman.
It's really getting more clear by the day. All right, so this is where we end the program. Make sure you comment. Just go on the comment section, share your thoughts, okay? And then also like our Facebook page. Also get to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Walanda Studios, Walanda TV Studio on YouTube. It is as easy as that. And then make sure you hit the notification bell so that you are informed every time we upload new content here. So for now, it is bye-bye. This has been Uncover. Great topic. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time. Goodbye.
Goodbye.